Hi, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create a homework assignment. In the last video we created a live session, and the home assignment is something a little bit different. I'll show you how. We're going to create the assignment by pressing create assignment, and I'm going to say assignment title, give it a meaningful title, and then how would you implement Newton's second law in the example below, and then some example. And so this is just an example text, and we'll go back to the rubrics. Last time I told you about the rubrics. I will not tell you about the rubrics in this one, so please go back to the video before this if you want to know more about how you can manipulate these rubrics here. But what I'll do is I'll go to the template. And so last time I used the live session, which is out here. Now I'm going to use the homework session here. And what this does is that I have to now, it's more of a traditional way of doing it. So now there is a submission period that begins at some point. It's just going to begin when I have created the assignment, but I could add a deadline. And then there's a deadline for when it ends. I'll set this to May 8th. And then after the submission period has ended, there must be a period for when the students will review. So that will be after they have handed in. So review cannot start until after submission period. The submission period ends. And then at some point the review period ends, and that marks the sort of the end of the whole thing. So I'm going to create that assignment. And as you can see up here, you have the overview, results, flags, rubrics, late submissions, and settings. And a lot of this is the same as before, but you can see here it's a little bit different. You can see how many students are in the course. There's one student, and how many have submitted. And you can see the dates that you have set. You can edit those dates up here. So I could press here, and then I would be able to edit them, but I will not do that here. You can go in and you can change the rubric again. If someone hands in late, you can. That's not going to happen here. But when you have a real course, then someone will hand in late, and you can allow them or disallow them to hand in late here. And in the settings, it's the same as before. In the live sessions, you can see something about which types of files are available here. How many submissions do you have to review? And so on. So all these categories are the same as in the video before this. The only thing that is different, or the thing that is different, is this thing here. What you also have is the grade distribution. And so when students are giving grades to each other, if you have these kinds of rubrics, you will be able to see here how they are faring. And actually you will be able to go in and have a look at each question and see how does that question fare. You can also see for each submission that's not here yet, you will be able to see how they are doing. But this is just the way that you create a homework assignment with peer review. As a student, you can now see that I can go in here and submit something. Again, I can submit a text, a file, or something like that. And I'm just going to write something here and submit it. So now I have done that. Now here's a little bit different. So if I'm not satisfied with what I've written as a student, and we haven't gone to the peer review period yet, I can actually delete it. Delete submission. And I can try again. And then submit that. Once I have submitted as a teacher, I can see that Jesper has actually submitted something, and I can actually view the submission over here, as you can see. So that's what I can do as a teacher. And that's how you create a homework assignment and how it looks for the student. Thank you for your attention.